All right. Peace, family. What's going on? Peace, family. It is your brother Showtime, Rise and Rise Fitness Academy, representing the Showtime Training Group. Yes, sir. One of the Rise and Rise Academy trainers. As you can see, I'm solo tonight. I am going to, being that I'm solo, we'll take a little bit of time. I want to just share it out. I want to go ahead and share the feed out tonight. Hopefully everybody's doing all right. I know it's been a good week for myself. Like I mentioned, the good brother Kobe Rise and Rise. He's under the weather today. But we still gonna make it happen. Um, we still gonna just talk really briefly about some things. All right, we share. Cool. All right. So now we got the family on. Um, so yeah. So I wanted to tonight we were just going to talk a little bit, as you can see, about some discipline actions. So I was asked a question by a friend of mine, and he was just kind of telling me along his journey, he's just been having some issues, running into some obstacles. And he was looking for, well, he asked me, how do I stay disciplined, and just kind of give him some words of encouragement as far as just staying disciplined, and how do I stay disciplined. He let me know, he was trying his meal preps. He's been trying his meal preps, staying consistent, and working out, staying consistent, and just not seeing the results he wanted to see. So he was kind of getting discouraged, and just asking me for some words of encouragement. And um and we thought that would be a good topic tonight to just kind of discuss just some discipline actions. As you can see, my brother Kobe, if you just jumping on with us, my brother Kobe tonight, solo tonight. He wasn't feeling too good. Yeah, so he's doing what we talked about last week. So he's combating a little illness. So he's juicing and doing some of the things. I'm sure he's taking his herbs. So but just tonight, man, like I kind of mentioned, a good friend of mine gave a good question that we just kind of wanted to discuss tonight, and I'm just going to give my little take. And we'll keep it short and sweet. Just as far as it goes when it comes to discipline. Okay, so you may be like my friend, just trying some of the things that you see that are supposed to work, some teas, or just some, like he mentioned, the meal prepping, and just not necessarily seeing those results. How do you stay disciplined? For me, I went right into just I kind of define my why early on, and that kind of helps me stay disciplined when I feel like I want to quit. I believe my exact response was something like that. I just identified my why. My wife, my daughter, my God, my parents, different things that just kind of mean the world to me, and me understanding my goals early on, knowing what I want out of my health and wellness goals, knowing what I'm wanting out of the gym. So I think a lot of times I always speak about just so much going on. It's trendy. So, if everybody else is in the gym, we may naturally want to get in the gym. Yeah, I probably want to lose some weight, but for the most part, it's just, that's kind of what everybody's is doing in there, and sometimes we don't necessarily understand or know what we're going to the gym for, or working out, or meal prepping. It's just, well, hey, man, it's pretty popular. Let me try it, so again, like I stated, that I just understood my why. I understood, okay, well, I had to really make some food changes, and actually do a little bit more physical activity. So yeah, just definitely defining your why. You want to know exactly what you're doing, why you're doing it. Why are you meal prepping? Understanding what is there something that you're trying to stay away from? Is there something that you want to add? Why are you going to the gym? Are you trying to lose weight? Do you have a plan? Is there a plan? Are you just going to, just kind of follow what you see, maybe follow someone that you see? And I think for me, that helps me. Like I said, these are all things that help me just stay disciplined, keep that discipline, just understanding these things. I know exactly why I'm going to the gym. So I may not feel like it on Monday, but I know exactly why I'm going to the gym. If you have those struggles with the discipline in those areas, like those working out areas, those health goal areas, I highly recommend just kind of really get in tune with self, and understand why you're doing what you're doing. Understanding is it if I want to lose weight, why am I doing it? Okay, not just because they I'm being body shamed. It has to be a good understanding of why I'm trying to lose weight. Okay, is it health? Okay, so if it's health and I want to stay alive a little bit longer, that's a good why. That's a real good why. I want to stay alive, but I want to stay alive a little bit longer. For me, my goals weren't necessarily weight loss, but I tell my story all the time just about my heart stopping at a young age, and I feel like a lot of it was some of the things that I was putting in my body, so I made that decision, just to eat healthier things. Um, but yeah, that's my biggest thing. My biggest thing is, I think if you really understand why you're doing it, that WHY, that 3 letter word, you got to understand your why. You have to know your why. You have to identify your why. And I feel like not just in working out or keeping discipline while you're working out, that's a good place, to keep in every field of your life. Understanding your why when it comes to why you going to work in the morning, why you go to work every day. Because if you don't understand or know truly the magnitude, truly the lives that you're affecting when you go to work or provide, or if you don't truly understand that magnitude, I think it'll be really hard to stay disciplined. Anytime you don't feel like it, you won't, unless you know those whys. So, like I said, I wanted to just keep it real short and sweet tonight. Yeah, and you always want to stay encouraged. Stay encouraged. I'll leave you with this. Every day God gives us, that's another day that we can just try to do better. Every day that God gives us above ground, whatever you believe in, every day that you're here, that's another day, that you can do better. I know people that wanted to be here personally that are no longer with us, so definitely identify your why. It'll help you. It'll help you in your goal setting. It'll help you in your career. It'll help you with your finances if you know exactly why you do it, and make it personal. You make it personal. Peace. You jumped in here with me. Yeah, this is Rise and Rise podcast. So we do this every Wednesday. We got the app. Normally, I got my brother Kobe with me, the one of the app founder. But yeah, just tonight we just wanted to hop on, just highlight just a little bit about some discipline. One of my clients one of my friends, a good friend of mine, just kind of mentioned that he was having some trouble, just kind of staying disciplined. He mentioned how he was meal prepping and mentioned how he had stayed consistent working out, but just wasn't seeing some of the results, and maybe just lacking a little bit of, just needing a little bit of encouragement, not necessarily lacking anything. He asked me for some encouraging words. I think we kind of covered. Well, I covered it pretty good in these minutes that we've been on tonight. My big thing is I'm going to say, just defining your why, understanding why you're doing it. Got to know why you're doing it, you know, and just always stay encouraged. Every day that God gives us, that's another day we can make it better. We can do it better. You good. God forgives us. God loves us. Peace. We'll see you next Wednesday. Oh, and when we face with an obstacle, I can't forget. I can't forget. You already know what we do. We rise and rise. Peace.